Right.
Yeah, they had to do something, Neil. They can't just be obstructionists overall. You have to stand for something other than being against Donald Trump. Now, I believe that the only person out there right now that can beat Donald Trump is Donald Trump. You know, we were talking about before, Donald Trump, based upon this economy and what's going on with the stock market, should be enormously popular. Right. His numbers should be off the charts, and they're not. Why? Because of these other things that he does. To me, we could talk about metrics and what's happening. The bottom line is this, in my opinion, consumer confidence, because that's really saying people are feeling good. And if people are feeling good, they're not going to want to change. And that's the power of the incumbency in a good economy.
A very important distinction. And Dan, that's one of the things you hear, that some of those Republicans that she mentioned might be open and might strongly suggest witnesses and testimony. That doesn't mean they would vote for impeachment, but they would welcome or want that. What do you think?
I think if they're going to go down the line of having witnesses and it goes into basically a full-blown hearing,
right,
I think it's mutually assured destruction for both sides. I don't think it's in either side's best interest to really go down that road, and I think ultimately the Republican senators will fall in line to not want to have that.
Well, I disagree with Dan that it would be mutually assured destruction if it does.
No, you did not.
No, I did. Dan's great and all, but you know he's wrong on this one.
No, you don't have to make excuses. If Dan screwed up, you should tell the nation.
Look, whether you listen to Kelly Clarkson or read Friedrich Nietzsche, they both say whatever doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Did you just connect?
And
Clarkson,
Trump, yeah, Clarkson, Nietzsche, and Trump. Thank you. But it's true, right? This was supposed to be the head of the dragon getting chopped off, and we see in polling, poll after poll, I mean, the RCP average is up 3 points from where it was in the low when the impeachment process started. Gallup poll, he's up 6, support for impeachment's down. I think the more cards are overturned, the more delays from Pelosi, the more it's just apparent that they have no case to put forward, the stronger Trump gets.
Neil, may I respond?
Oh, sure.
Thank you, because I was mentioned.
Yes.
So, Joe, what I'm trying to say here is that we already know that he's not going to be removed from office, no matter which way this goes. This is really about the 2020 election. And what I'm saying is that the more witnesses that you bring in front of the Senate, it stands to damage Trump potentially on what, you know, Bolton may say, or some of the others, or Mick Mulvaney, and then Hunter Biden on the other side. Excuse me?
But our folks are controlling the pace. Our leadership is the one essentially controlling who the witnesses are and the direction the trial will go. So I definitely disagree. I definitely disagree.
Well, Dan, what he's saying is we've got to be the party of ideas. Obsessing about how much we hate Donald Trump is probably not the best way to advance those ideas.
I think he's on the right track, Neil. You know, one thing I want to comment on, and being an accountant, is this whole concept of the freedom dividend, giving everyone $1,000. It sounds a little crazy, but I have to say, you have people like Bill Gates, Elon Musk talking about this because over time, artificial intelligence is going to start significantly replacing the workforce. What do we do about it? I don't know if the freedom dividend is the answer, but it's an attempt to put something out there to say there are going to be jobs lost in the future, looking ahead, maybe not today. So I give him some credit for addressing a major issue like that.